Alright. So it's that time of the week again. So it's time for our price checks, the top 6 cards. And let's look at them. Without further ado, let's start. We start with, no surprise, Teeny as the highest with a market price of $4.38 and average listed price of just shy of $500 at $4.97. So not that much of a change in the listed price average, but the market price has actually dropped. It was closer to 500 weeks ago, so we'll see a lot of price drops in the recent cards. Well, in the cards recently, I should say. Next, we have the Black Zekrom sitting at a respectable 406 as the market price, and the listed price average 427. Alright, respectable. And let's go down to the SIR Zek, which has a sharp drop off there from 4 going straight down to 2. So 209 at the market price, average listed price at 217. Still nice, beautiful art though. And of course our boy Size Me too. Again, a little drop, was like $200 a couple weeks ago. Now it's at 176. Well, let's say 177 as the average market price, and the listed price being 184. Still pretty high, especially for, again, non-legendary up here. Just ran through the big boys. Next we have Kyrem with an even steeper drop off, because the price of this is just $67 at market price, average listed price at 70. And number 6 on the list, no surprise, is the SIR Genocide at 65 smackaroos market price and $74 as the average listed price. That's so high because currently this is a staple in Gold and Go, and this is the sexiest version. So done. Honorable mention, Ends Plan, of which I have, at $63 market price, average listed at 72. No change there, holding strong. Alright, so now let's get on to the White Flare. There we go, White Flare. Let me make this a little more climactic. Let's start with number 6. That's Kelio at 59, well, roughly $60. We're rounding up here. And average listed price at $69.96. Nice. I don't want to round that up. I like that. That's 69. And let's go up a little higher with Hydreigon, which was formerly at a 107. Now down to $81 market. And average listed price at 84. So I think this is the price point that it's found here. So I wouldn't expect it to drop or raise from here. Again, that beautiful lightning stone in the back. Can't go wrong. Next is Hilda, who has climbed up and is now $83 market price and average listed price of around $90. Again, staple in Dragon Balls and a lot of the evolution decks. So that's pretty good. Again, really nice pulls. If you have these, you're sitting on more. And we have the SIR ratio. This girl is sitting, I say it's a girl, she look real nice, at $201 US market and average listed price at 205. Again, it seems to have found its price point, holding pretty very nice card. And we have Reshiram White, and again, I don't know why it's so expensive. Possible racism, who knows, at $442 or roughly $443 as market price, and average listed price, you'll find this for $440. Still pretty good. And the undisputed most expensive Victini, even though they look the same, and most expensive card in this set, our red Victini, found only in the white at $468. That is almost $60 above the one found in. An average listed price is $450, which is cheaper than the one in black. So who knows? Honorable mention, this Terra Hedge Ascent, just shy of $50 in market price at $49 and listed price $55. Here's my honorable mention for set. I really love this card. Something will come with it in the next 2 sets. So I have to keep an eye on this. It's creep up. Don't be surprised if it somehow crawls and doubles in price even. And with that, let's keep it rolling. The next set is Destined Rivals. Here we go. And again, we'll go down from number 6. And we're starting with Team Rocket's Crobat EX SIR with that average price of $78. Pretty good. And average listed price of $81. So again, with that price so close, I think we have a very decent price point here. We shouldn't see too much raises or drops. So pretty stable card, pretty good card to sell or keep to retain value. That's pretty nice. Again, I'm not a financial planner. I do have a certificate in financial advisory, but we'll talk more about that some more. Let's go. Team Rocket's Nidoking EX at $104.67 and the average listed at $112. You wondering why I did the cents this time? Because this shit make no sense. Very nice art though, but really high up on the list. Next we have Team Rocket's Motorist EX SIR. Beautiful. Market price around $132. Pretty good. And average listed price at $150. Alright, so you've seen a bit of movement there. And the top 3 here, Ethan's Ho-Oh at $156. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And an average listed price of 200 smackaroo. Again, people looking for this to like pretty out those decks, like the Amarouge box, Ascend box, the Amarouge Accelerate, and those Ethan decks that play it. And I think there was also a couple other test builds people ran during Worlds, so they also ran up the price. We have Cynthia's Garchomp here at $209 market, and average listed price at $245. That's the second most expensive. Can you guess the most expensive? And that is Team Rocket's Mewtwo with Giovanni sitting at $342 market, and average listed at $300. So if you have this bag, sitting on some good money. And again, let's move down the list now to, I think, Journey Together. Here we go. And a little bit of intrigue. Let's go. Lowest price, code card, followed by coffin. And let's go top down because I'm not seeing any very interesting prices here. Most expensive card, no surprise, Lace Clefairy at $132 market. Average listed price $159. Alright, staple in a lot of decks, good against Dragapult. Hey, can't go wrong. Next we have Solomon CX, beautiful SIR at $77 market, and average listed price at $84. Let's move on. Enzora EX SIR, market price $56 US, average listed price at $69.99. Nice. So $70 US, beautiful. And we have this beautiful Iron's Belly Bolt SIR again, $55, nice. We have Iron's Belly Bolt EX, beautiful, at $55, and list average listed price at $61. Let's go down. Next, the Hops Zacian at Petit Market, average listed at $46 US, pretty nice pull. And final card is the Volcrona EX at $27 US. Average listed price at $1. Again, we'll give a little honorable mention to the Articuno, beautiful, at, well, sure dropping $19 US, average 22. Not that expensive, but still a really. Alright, let's keep going on to our final set, and the one that holds the most value, Prizmatic Evolution. So let's start at the bottom. We're doing the run again, going from the EVs and our boy Rainbow. So EVEX at $108 market, listed price $120. Pretty good. Only non-EV on this list at $137 market, average listed $156, and that's again the one on the moon in this beautiful art. Alright, let's go on. Flareon $181 average listed price, actual market price $165. You can now get these in play pack 7. So that's also Flareon at $171 US, and average listed price at $103. So again, another one that's found this price point. And we have Kition at $176 US, and average listed at $121. Again, pretty good. And Espion out here at market price $205, and average listed at $220. Amazing pull if you get it. Traumatic Evolutions, most likely you're not going to, but you pull that God pack, you have a lot of money. We have Vaporeon X close by at $207 US, average listed price at $217, pretty good. And top 3, Leafeon EX out here at $216 US market, and average listed price of $271. And number 2, Sylveon EX at $290 or $291 market, better money there, and average listed price at $362. And undisputed most expensive card for longest while, Umbreon X SIR, sitting at $844 US market, the average listed price being $959.14. And you had to say the cents there because at that point that's a lot of money. So I hope you pulled one of these recently. If you have it here, you're tracking your movement, or you're trying to make up a good pickup, these are all some good options. And now you have a value of some cards that like want to be got in your folder. Thanks again for tuning in. Until next couple weeks, goodbye.